Their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Samuel. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A handoff for Samuel. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On third down, it's Debo. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Here we go on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, going back to Patterson. Room here to run. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Once more, they turn to Patterson, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's a give to Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordarrelle Patterson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Up the middle they go. Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll try and run right on the option. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at second and 1. Up the middle they go. Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Deebo Samuel taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 27, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. A handoff for Patterson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Patterson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Patterson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. This is Patterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. John Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Rodgers. And this one's caught. And their 4th-quarter lead grows by a couple more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the option, running right. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
And it's incomplete. cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll run. It's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Again, Patterson. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Atlanta, the great run they've been on continues as they move.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. That hit them either close range or at a distance.